Fujitani. He's an associate professor at the Department of Childhood Education and Welfare, Faculty of Human Science at Mejiro University. Dr. Fujitani has a doctorate in engineering from the Tokyo Institute of Technology. He's been involved in many welfare activities in Japan. He has contributed in informal education. For example, he was involved in the design of web-based support system of educational programs for the Museum of Science and Innovation. And he is also heavily involved in the work of the Future School Promotion Research Society, initiated by the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications. Being originally from Kobe, Dr. Fujitani experienced the Great Hanshin earthquake of 1995, and he has been involved in volunteering and research activities in the disaster-stricken areas of Japan, in the Tohoku region since 2011. And tonight, he will reflect on the changes Japan has gone through since the 2011 multiple disasters, focusing particularly on the use of technology in education.
And I will talk about recent changes in Japan, especially for the effect of Great East Japan earthquake in March 2011. My workplace, second workplace is my museum dealing with cutting-edge technology and innovation, technology and science. My work at the museum is playing with children, and it gives me very important information for my research issue and for educational practice for undergraduate students in my university. This is an outline of the presentation, and I will explain some recent episodes in social and educational scenarios, beginning with the disaster recovery that I have contributed. And from the disaster, Japanese people strongly recognize the value of social interaction and the value of ICT in such kind of severe situation. In some social circumstances, such kind of feeling are very popular. But on the other hand, in educational settings, it is not so common. Usage of ICT in school setting is not familiar, but some findings from pilot study currently gives us how our ICT usage small change of the classes. So I can explain such kind of things in detail. This is some data explaining March 11, 2011 disaster. Such kind of data is makes us disappointed, but it shows us that earthquake is very, very big disaster here in Japan, there in Japan. I have contributed for the disaster relief activities in April 2011. I have enrolled in the Junior Chamber International. Do you know This is volunteers organizations all over the world. Our organization started rescue supply delivery from the next day of the heaven until the top of May. And we have collected donations and supplies from citizens and our members, and delivered with, and we have distributed the rescue supply for the sufferers in Tohoku region. It is a small sketch of that disaster. This is the scenery of Ishinomaki City, Miyagi prefecture. Tidal wave tsunami has wiped out all over the city. Maybe you have seen such kind of video. So you can imagine various people living there. But this is a video recorded on the end of bottom of March. Since 3 weeks has passed from the disaster, some people are returning their home from the evacuation center. So they are living in their houses, but all the things on the ground floor has diminished. Car, kitchen, bicycle, you name it. And such kind of situation, makes us to lack of goods. Even they have money. So, so we have prepared trucks to deliver the supplies, as you have seen that. And we have this is another picture of the activity that I have contributed. When we come to the places like this is the kindergarten. Yes, upper 2 in kindergarten. This is the parking lot. We have drive our trucks to such kind of places. Beforehand, I have negotiated with persons living there and collect information what kind of goods they have, they are wanting, they want. And I have picked some supplies along with the interview, so and listening to that. And actually, I have brought my undergraduate students with me, and they said about scenery of the university area. They also mentioned about tiredness and voluntary work, but all they said they have good experiences for the support of the sufferers. And another contribution for my for sufferers is the message card delivery. by connecting with the IAM, this is also the global organization dealing with interconnection between country and among countries. And we are now collecting message card who think of sufferers on the road, and make a poster such a thing to the schools in the Western area. Such kind of activities reminds us that social bonding is a such kind of activities reminds us meaning of social bonding. The Chinese character is very famous Chinese character in Japan in recent. But our president, yes, not only the sufferers in the devastated area, but also all the persons in the world, all the persons in Japan recognize the power of social bonding and mutual cooperation. Here, after the great earthquake and the tsunami happened. And I will explain that same findings are also situated in the internet, on the internet. We have introduced, we will introduce some example of the I will explain what kind of ICT support they have. In a devastated area, most influenced equipment is mobile phone. Especially for quite recently, smartphone is distributed all over the world, right? But in Japan, we have had mobile phone with internet access since 1999. It is a typical characteristic of Japanese mobile phone. And so since then, many mobile phone holders are familiar to access the website using a small portion of the display, and they can also send email much longer than SMS. It is helpful for the sufferers in the devastated area. And another characteristic is also very important. It is the digital TV service in mobile phone. This is also not a function since 2006, I suppose. And it is only in Japan, I suppose. Almost half of the population in Japan enabled to access TV from the mobile phone. Thanks to that, they have collected tsunami warning delivered by the emergency TV news show, or so that many sufferers mentioned about the service value of service as well. And besides the mobile phone, some other characteristic we can I can explain. One is the earthquake early warning system. Japan Meteorological Agency has launched such a system from 2007 by capturing the wave of primary wave of the earthquake. The agency calculate the magnitude of the earthquake or the depth of the earthquake, and immediately after that, they have announced that early warning using internet or the mobile phone and TV also. Such kind of technology is only in Japan with the detector of earthquakes over 1,000 situated in all over Japan. And the last one is easy to imagine. This is the outside one is the picture of the Google person finder. This is also helpful for the sufferers. And the other characteristic in Japan is sharing information about traffic in Tokyo suburb. And on March 11, millions of persons have tried to return home, although almost all the train traffic has stopped. It is true. But it causes various disorders, especially for the Catholic. But by sharing information using Twitter, Facebook, or the videos on the train transit search websites, they have informed the situation on the past. Many can return on foot from the Tokyo Central to the hometown. 20-kilometer walk on foot is very popular at that time. But we Japanese have that tremendous procedure with the help of the and I will change the topic to the educational issue. Such kind of findings are common for adults in Japan, but in educational scene in Japan, it is so conservative, and there is no common progress with the in terms of ICT usage. But some empirical findings in current pilot studies has eliminated. So now I will explain that some differences in the current pilot study. Ministry of Communications and Internal Affairs have launched a pilot study, a government pilot study called Future School Project. This is a project, the main characteristic of the project is one laptop, tablet PC computer per child. And they have selected 10 elementary school, 8 junior high school, and 2 special education school in Japan. And they have distributed tablet PC for one child. They can bring this tablet PC to their home also. Along with the tablet PC distribution, they have put the interactive whiteboard in every class in the school. And this is another characteristic. Actually, the maximum number of students in Japanese elementary school is 40. So big. But in this pilot of schools, ICT supporter has is hired by the fund, and he or she support teachers. Support teachers for driving classes. So I will explain some scenario of the classes. This is very common. Teacher has set e-textbook on the interactive whiteboard, and along with this picture, she is now explaining learning task in the beginning of the class. And students will use the tablet PC mainly with the pen. Actually, my laptop is also. They can use handwriting. The activity with a tablet PC is very fruitful rather than previous pilot study with such kind of technology push project. He is now writing Chinese character. He is now attempt to write Chinese character in a black box. Such kind of repetitive training is very important to learn Chinese character. She is now trying to explain her idea about the heat on the tablet. Thanks to the function of the tablet PC, she can use various color. She can try. She can make try and error while writing that. So that many students says it is fun to write down, fun to describe his or her idea. So it is the main characteristic for students using with the use of tablet PC. And after describing her idea or his idea, he or she can explain their idea. Such kind of peer discussion is very common in pilot school. This is another scenario. He is explaining his idea of the problem of mathematics. And he is now he is explaining his idea on his tablet PC to the interactive world by the remote control of teacher's tablet. Students can easily share their idea to the class. Such kind of discussion with small group is very common on this pilot schools. They are engaging tablet of one student, I suppose. And this is the end of the class. She is now writing the wrap-up of the class, a summary of the class, to paper notebook. But it is paper. Many students and many teachers in pilot school notice about the limitation of tablet PC. So that in such school, in such pilot schools, teacher will use teacher is using tablet PC and paper notebook simultaneously. Such kind of findings is also important. As you have seen on the picture, didactic manner learning style is still very, very popular in Japanese classes. But with one tablet PC per child makes some small changes in following that. Indeed, teacher tend to prepare his or her scenario even more on teacher's PC. So sometimes students have no way out. But some small change has been seen as a point of constructivist point of view, as a constructive point of view. Learning with small groups is put on the review. Such kind of activity is known for teachers in Japanese school, but it is not so. But by using, by writing them, by explaining his or her idea, type of PC, they can, they want to share idea. So in such kind of activity, they can spare such kind of, they can spare time for driving such kind of activity as well. And as we have seen, the classes in the pilot school, handwriting is good for Japanese elementary school students to drive fruitful or learner-centered activities in the future school in Japan. That's all my presentation.